Howdy, my name is Oatmealland, and this is a Let's Play of Hearthstone, the new collectible card game by Blizzard based off of the World of Warcraft. It's collectible because you can't trade, which I think is fine, because I've only ever been interested in limited as far as card gaming formats. Played a lot of Magic the Gathering in the past, most only ever played limited. The limited in this game is called Arena. You enter into the arena for a fee. I've played a few, done pretty well, so I have enough to use gold to enter. The first thing you do is choose a hero. The game is currently in beta, and I'm not positive that it will ever be balanced around the limited format, but all heroes are not created equally. I haven't played any games as the Warlock yet, though, so I guess I'll give him a try.
Your soul shall be
all of the heroes have an ability that costs 2 that they can use at any point during their turn. It costs 2 resource mana, we'll call it. In this case, he can draw a card and take 2 damage. In Magic the Gathering, that would have been amazing. In Hearthstone, its card advantage is a little bit less good. Life is a bit more of an important resource. So, this is purple border here, means that the card is specific to this class, in this case Warlock. The blue dot in the center indicates the rarity. There's 4 tiers of rarity: commons, rares, something, and something else above rares. Basically, if you think about it in Magic terms, it would have been common, uncommon, rare, and mythic. In this case, it's blue dot is the 1 tier up from common. They call it rares. So, I suspect that Warlocks are going to be using a lot of spells, making the Violet Apprentice okay. I don't think she's the world's greatest. She doesn't stabilize the board particularly well. Then we have the Stampeding Kodo. I think he's good because he does tend to do some stabilizing, but there's not a lot of spot removal in this game. Most removal is damage based, making Siphon Soul a pretty easy pick for me. Yeah, see, most removal is damage based. Deal 3 to all characters. In this game, minions equates all the creatures on the board, and characters refers to minions plus the 2 player characters. So, while I really do like Scarlet Crusader, I think it's oftentimes the best pick. Almost always 2 for 1s. Because I haven't played Warlock yet, so I haven't played against very many Warlocks either. So, I actually do think I'm going to go with the Hellfire. It's really... you know what? I'm not going to go with Hellfire. It just so telegraphs itself as far as a trick goes. I'm not playing anything out. You have a huge board. No, screw that. This Dread Infernal is pretty good. 6/6 for 6 is, par for the course. The 1 to all of the characters. I don't think Battle Cry is affected by spell power. As you'll see later in the game, spell power is something that would bump up any damaging spell. 1 damage if you have 1 spell power, 2 if you have 2. I don't think that the Battle Cry is going to be affected, so it doesn't scale as well. I know that the young, youthful Brewmaster is quite good. As a 2-drop, it doesn't have to bounce itself. Battle Cry effects don't apply to themselves. And so you can just drop a 3/2 on turn 2, which is fine. You can also use it to bounce something with a come into play effect, or even remove damage from something by playing it back out. That said, I think a 6/6 is fine. If the pack had been Brewmaster, Ironbeak Owl, and Dread Infernal, I would have chosen Ironbeak Owl, because I really think Ironbeak Owl is amazing, so I'm glad that I took the Dread Infernal, because I wouldn't have taken it here. I don't really want a lot of Dread Infernals. Wow, I guess... I don't like the Frost Elemental outside of the Mage deck. I'm gonna have a 6-drop, I'd rather it be a... Something really important in this game is curve. And it's not like in Magic where you want, say, a bunch of 2s and not very many 4s. You actually want to hit a 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, pretty much. 5 drop, 6 drop, because you're always going to have mana. Unlike in Magic, where you don't necessarily drop another land every turn. Well, in this game, you're always going to get 1 more mana, so you want, you want a little bit more 2s, you want probably some 2s and 3s and 4s, but you want the 5s and 6s too. So if you're thinking, oh, this costs 4 and this costs 3, then I'm actually going to put Spellbreaker. Silencing is really good. I have no love for 1-drops in this game. With the coin, which if you haven't seen the game at all, you don't know, but the coin is the person who goes second gets a 0 casting cost spell, which is a spell, that adds 1 mana to your mana pool for that turn. So 1-drop's just not good. That being said, 1/3 taunt, if it costs 2, I probably would still consider it. So it's pretty good on the play, not so good on the draw. I like the Dragonling mechanic though. Never would consider Stone Touch Board, not even in the most aggressive of decks. It's a constructed card exclusively for Shaman decks, if anything. Not even probably. It's not a Murloc, I don't know what to say. Maybe it goes in Hunter's deck? I'm gonna go with the Voidwalker just because, like I say, I haven't played Warlock before. I mean, this could be any other card in the set, and I'd take it over these two. This is my pick for the worst card, aside from that 1/1 Haster guy. I just hate it. This is a bad card. I don't like 1-drops. So here are 2 pretty good 5-drops. This guy, when I first saw him, I thought he would be pretty good. Now I think he's not so great. If he were a 4/3, I would say he'd be quite good. It's just that 2 means that his body just gets eaten all the time. Same's true with the Reckless Rocketeer, so... yeah. So I don't really like the Big Game Hunter. As a 4/2 for 3, he's fine. His ability is, you know, if you draw him late, maybe you'll use it, but I'm not going to hold him in my hand. I'm going to drop him on turn 3 if he's my only 3. These 2 cards are, like, must just be constructed cards, so I'm going to go with Big Game Hunter. We haven't seen any spell power, guys. I would really like to see spell power, guys. The deal 2 damage, restore 2 to your hero, I think is just, you know, I'm sure it can target players, that's true, but I think it's worse than this. We'll see. I do actually like the stealth mechanic in this game. I think it's really fixes a lot of what Hexproof and Shroud and stuff had problems with in Magic the Gathering. It's very clever, I like it a lot. But this is my pick for one of the best 5s. Now this card I actually think is bad, because there are a lot of 3/2s for 2, like here's one, there are a lot. So you're gonna 2 for 1, you're gonna just give them a 2 for 1. This is only good on the draw, where you would be dropping it with a coin. Yeah, I don't want something that's situational, I'd rather have something like this. And this is a pick for a good card actually. It's better in like a pally deck with pumps and stuff, but people overreact to it. They get really scared. Has been my... oh, this is amazing too. Has been my experience that people overreact to this card. They're like, oh, he's got a pump it, I'm gonna die. There's no pumps in my deck. But whatever. This is my pick for like one of my very favorite 2-drops in the game. It trades with the 2/3s. I mean, it trades with the 3/2s and gives you advantage. It's not tempo slowing. I just said there aren't any pumps in my deck, but here's this is a playable card. Like, it looks like you're just like badly 2 for 1ing yourself, but a lot of times this is deal 4 damage to a player. A lot of times this is just deal 4 damage to a player, and then you lose your creature as well. But that's, you know, probably put it on some shit creature. Sometimes it's going to be take out a big creature. I've been very unimpressed with this healer. I'm gonna go with this. On something like the Voidwalker, it's pretty good. So this is pretty good card here, this Ancient Mage. How many spells do I have? 1, that would work with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, this fault. It doesn't pump game. So only 3. There are 14 cards left, so if we assume it's going to be fairly similar, probably get another 3. That would be pretty good. Destroy the other minions. Okay, let me read this. It's a 3-drop for 3/3, that's pretty good. Destroy the minions on either side of this minion and gain their attack and health. Like I said, there's not a lot of spot removal, just like destroy target minions, so this could be good, a way of like, I don't know, eating up a Voidwalker that wasn't useful anymore, or like an Iron Beak Owl that had already, you know, silenced something. That actually seems pretty good. A 3/5 taunt for 3 is good, but there's a 4-drop that's a 3/5 taunt that doesn't destroy your mana crystal, so I'm gonna go with not that good. So it's between these two, and even though this is like a Warlock specific card, I actually think this card is pretty darn good in the Warlock deck. I'm gonna go with it. You know, I said, oh, you want to have like 7-drops and stuff. This is a fine 7-drop, and it is a contender. All these cards are contenders. The thing is that I actually have quite a bit of low drops that are creatures that I would like to get pumped up, like this one here, this one here. This works really well if it's pumped up. The Voidwalker would work a lot better as a 2/4 taunt, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the Direwolf Alpha. It's almost always the right pick. It's just that's my explanation for why I did it there. I just don't like. I mean, this is my very favorite of the common 1-drops because it typically trades up. You can make sure it trades up, but like I said, I just don't like 1-drops. Even though I don't like that as a 2. I don't like mind control tech. I hate randomness. We already talked about how I don't like that. This is actually good. The taunt on it makes it a whole lot better because it'll. Once you put it down, you can pretty much not have a lot of other creatures on the board, so that's pretty good. Okay, so we thought we were gonna pick up. We thought we were gonna pick up 3 more cards that worked with our spell power thing. This is one of them. Well, and I like this card. It's good, solid card. I don't have a lot of 4s. I'm looking for like. See, this won't work with spell power. The battle cry doesn't. It's only on spells. So, well, I actually like this creature. I'm gonna go with the spell here. And okay, I don't like 1-drops. I've mentioned it a bunch of times. This is the huge exception to the I don't like 1-drops rule. This card is broken. There's just something unfunnedly broken about it if you're not a rogue. Rogues have something called like Blade Fury or something. Deal 1 damage to all enemy creatures and like draw a card, so they get huge advantage off of this. But this is the kind of thing that just wrecks. It's just, yeah. And now I like to have 2 silences in my deck, and I already have 2. The reason that I want to have 2 is that you roughly draw about half your deck in the course of a game, or a little bit more even. Probably going to get 1. There's probably only going to be 1 thing that you really need to silence, blah, blah, blah. This being the better of them, so I definitely would consider taking another though. I mean, 2 is not hard and fast. I want to have like at least 2, at most 4. Let's see. But this card is really good. I just don't have a lot that works with it though. I don't have a lot that works with it. I'm gonna go with the silence. So spell power again. There are like spell power creatures at every casting cost except for 1. There's a 2/2 for 2, a 1/4 for 3, a 4/4 for 4. At 5 is this guy that I already have. Oh no, he's at 4. I don't really know who's at 5. Oh right, there's a 4/4 that draws you a card at 5. At 6, I don't know. At 7, there's a 4/7. Maybe he's at 6. I don't know. Anyway, I like this one of the best. I like the 2/2 for 2. I like them all the way up to the Ogre Magi and the 5 as well, because he draws you a card. His 4/4 for 4 is pretty good, and this is spell damage, and we have a lot of spells. It's the obvious pick. So my 2-drop slot's pretty good. Actually, no, it's not. I don't have a lot of 2-drop creatures. I only have 1, 2, 3 that I actually want to be dropping, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the 2-drop here. Now, Corruption is another point removal that's true. has a few flaws. One, they can just like suicide the creature into your creatures pretty easily. Two, they can silence off the corruption. Three, it's intrinsically just card disadvantage because they're almost always going to be able to do something with their creatures. So we'll go like that. Okay, so yeah, this is the 6. I don't think there might be a 7. So we went over though 2 through 6 as our spell power creatures go. Normally this would be my least favorite. I'd much rather have like a. If they could give me a 6/6 for 6, I'd like it. Even a 5/6, I'd like over a 4/7 for 6. I would say that it would be good, but this is just not that great. I like Mad Bomber, but let's see, how many do I have to work with it? I have 1, 2. 3, 4, 5. So 5. I didn't hit the 6 that I wanted, so I'm just not going to take the next spell power. I really do like Mad Bomber. You know, he doesn't ever hit himself. So if they have a creature on the board, he has the possibility of taking out that creature. My 4-drop slot's a little slim. I'm going to go with this. Okay, well we have a terrible card. A card that's not good, but possibly mediocre in a priest deck, and a card that I really like, so I'm gonna go with that. Makes me wish I'd taken the 2 instead of the 4 that I picked before, but you never know. And this is how you matchmake in this game. It's we're currently in the closed beta. I think we're about a little bit less than a month away from the open beta. And I don't know how many people are in the closed beta, but I've never waited for more than 30 seconds. The first match seems to be one of the longest wait times, which doesn't make any sense to me because you'd think there'd be the most people at 0-0, because that'd be before anyone dropped. But it's not a long wait time. It's pretty nice.
Versus throw. For Doomhammer, your soul shall be mine.
So one of my huge qualms of this game is going second. Win rate's like 66%. It's just not even cool. Like you can see, I did well with my curve. I have a 2, 3, 4. That's exactly what you want. It's just not only do you get an extra card going second, you get that coin, so you get the first 2-drop. Typically, sometimes 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, this you couldn't ask for better hand style of Hearthstone hand. And you'll see just how good this Scarlet Crusader typically is. She typically is a 2-for-1, and sometimes even trades up on her second hit, and people misplay around her a lot. Yeah, so he gets the first 2-drop. Hopefully he just uses his ability. Oh, such a baddie. That's such a bad play. I would hold the coin if that were what I could do, and make 2 3s or something like that. She's really good at taking out totems. Yeah. Oh wow. So he gets to. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I might have actually done that if I were in the situation he was in. But as you're gonna get to see here, even if he lightning storms her, she'll still take out his flame time totem. So unless he has a taunt, and then I'll silence it, he's gonna lose his flame time totem for nothing. And there he traded his 2-drop for my 2-drop in a card. That's true, but he used his coin. It's all pretty even. So here, I want to hit my 4. I really do. But I could instead go 2 and draw. Since the silencing this actually is fine. Oh, this is definitely my attack. Silencing this is fine. Actually, it's more than fine. Silencing this is good. Because I have another silence in hand. Otherwise, I would never have done that. It's obviously not the most threatening of abilities. When it dies, make a 2/1. But it's pretty good against my 3/1. The 2/1 is the Harvest Golem in general. So, and I want to get the 4/3 out so I can start attacking his stuff. So yeah, that didn't end up working out so bad for me, because I'm still going to get in like 3 damage or something to him, probably. Yeah, I don't see this as being all that good. It might be good late game. It's good and constructive with like Molten Giants and stuff. I've seen that. Yeah, he's gonna be a little bit sad here.
Join or die.
Get behind me.
So my next is gonna be 6. I'll probably do a 2 and a 4. Maybe use the ability, I don't really know. I hope he can't kill this creature any other way than attacking it. I'm getting in 6 damage then with my dork. Like... there's a 4-drop that's a 3/3 with Divine Shield. I actually think this is better, by a lot. I don't even think that 3/3 Divine Shield guy is that good. This being a 3/1, it doesn't matter, because it was going to absorb its first hit anyway with the Divine Shield. The equal power and toughness on Divine Shield isn't the best. I like the 4/3 Haster with Divine Shield. I like the 3/1 with Divine Shield. I don't hate the 3/3 with Divine Shield, I just don't like it. Okay, so that's so good. That card is just... that card is just broken. Yeah, so the play here, I think, is to play out this chick, attack trade, and then play out this game.
So many possibilities.
Join or die.
We'll get to see how this plays. I do want to play this, because he's going to have like 2 of his mana at least blocked up from this card. Yeah, 2 of his mana is going to have 4 mana. I do want to have a threat on the board. And maybe he'll make the misplay of attacking it. I mean, I don't think that's a particularly likely misplay, but if I just draw instead, I'm never gonna make that mistake. Okay, so silence. That's fine.
Drink with me, friend.
That's actually a good play. I'm going to tell him nice play, because that's
Well played.
that was not a good play. The attacking me instead of this creature, because I can always silence his guy and swing in at him, which you're like, oh, you didn't know that for sure. Maybe he didn't. But...
So many possibilities.
This plus this is actually good, because this controls when it dies. That's pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna silence this. Then also play this out.
Who you want to kill?
Here he needs to hit this here. He thinks he might need to hit this here. That's probably right if he does that.
Give me a quest.
Pandaria will be ours.
Oh, okay.
Crush! No! Smash!
The reason I did it like that was, I think he's gonna kill this. Oh, right, he had the silence in hand. That's fine.
Bring me steel!
Yeah, I'm gonna get some serious value with my overwhelming power here. Well, I will take a bit, but that's fine. Because I'm gonna overwhelming power my stupid owl. Oh no, he's not gonna let me overwhelming power my stupid owl. Oh, yes he is, because baddie. He shouldn't have, but it's not a uncommon mistake. Okay, so all my other minions are gonna get +1.
Attacked.
The question is, who do I hit with this? I'm gonna play out the taunter, I guess. Might as well draw, see what I get. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do.
Crush! No, smash! Almost out of time.
I'm just gonna hit him. He's gonna have to hit this with 2 things because of this broken as stuff blood in. Which means he's gonna either hit it with these 2 or pop the divine shield or has to use a spell, something. Or he could just get like super Luxac on the well, I guess he still has to hit it with 1 of something that he wouldn't want to hit it with. I should have done that first. Yeah, I should have done that first, bro.
That was a mistake.
Yeah, it was. So he's out of cards. Okay, so this is gonna deal 5 if he lets this live, which maybe he will, maybe he won't. I think he probably will. I think he's kind of really concerned about killing me, so he's probably gonna let this live. So then I'll just kill this thing. Oh, no. No, he didn't. So, because he didn't let it live, I have to do this.
Get behind me.
I'm still not gonna attack with this because it's still doing so much work, so. And he's not low enough. I'm just hoping he plays something I can kill. Or pumps this. Yeah, well, that's not exactly what I wanted, but I'll probably just kill it. What's this, the healing one? Yeah. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I can't do all 3 of these spells, which kind of sucks, because I would want to put this over here. But I can do these 3 spells, which should be fine. Well, first things first, I'm definitely doing this.
I'll take him out.
And, now, he still can't get through me, so I think I'm going to do this. Still can't get through this without a good draw. So
already attacked.
Yeah, I don't want him to draw a lightning bolt, hit this if I attack, and then get through it. I mean the 2 random damage spell, hit this and this, and then be able to get through this. I don't want that to happen.
Well,
I'm a little bit afraid of Bloodlust. Okay, I was a little bit afraid of Bloodlust there, but I didn't think I could really play around it. I should have mentioned that ahead of time. Be like, yeah, see, this is my first game as a warlock, I think. Aside from the like basal games they make you play to get new champions and to get into arena. I should have mentioned the Bloodlust. It's something you should always be thinking about. I wasn't thinking about it as much as I should have been. Bloodlust is the card that makes the Shaman decks, because they have all those stupid totems and you're not thinking about them until they kill you with Bloodlust. Sometimes even 2 Bloodlusts, because they cost 5 each. So they can hit 10 mana. The only way you can get above 10 mana is with Innervate or with the coin. You can get to 11, or 12 and 11 respectively.
Full done.
Never really happens.
Full done.
Um,
Your soul shall be mine.
Okay, so I get extra card. I think that basically just means that I win the. I just think that basically just means that I win the match. Because what I'm gonna do here is turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, use my coin and play out the Chillman Yeti. Yeah, the extra card here. Mirror matches are probably decided by just who goes second. In everything, but maybe the Warlock. Maybe the Warlock won't matter as much. Yeah, okay, this is great. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. Pretty strong, so. Still don't like this guy. But. Oh yeah, I love it when they're gonna do that turn 2. Do that. Don't develop your ward. Like, I guess the Warlocks is the best, though, for that situation. I would much rather have him been like a warrior or a hunter or a mage or... Oh, I'm so cool with that, too. Because I get the damage in, cost him a card for a card, and... Yeah. That's cool. Maybe he's not so bad, because I can drop it on turn 1, but it's just...
Dingo! Yes!
That was a good draw. That was a really good draw, I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah. I'm absolutely positive that I'm gonna drop it right here. These Inferno Elementals, not looking very good, I gotta say. Just not looking too good. Wow, he's really life tapping. I think that's a bit of a mistake if you're so far behind on the board. He's like, okay, he's up on cards, but I don't know. Just for the extra 2 damage. I think I'm like very much the aggressive deck here, especially with my hand. Got a removal, pseudo like conditional, and like a taunt removal. So, and like biggies. So. Yeah, I think he's definitely put himself in the control form, and I'm definitely in the aggro form. I don't know if he did that on purpose, I don't know his deck, maybe he's drawing something.
Morning person.
He might be drawing something, but he's gonna die. Okay, so... Here I think the play is put out a 6/6. The question is, do I attack here? If I attack here, it won't be able to spawn any more little lips. He won't have any creatures. He's sacrificing 3 damage. Nope. I have unconditional removal in my hand. I'm not gonna do that. If I were against a paladin, I might consider it. Paladin have a lot more buffs. Could like... But I mean, I just have unconditional removal in my hand, so... Not so scary. Okay, well, he has his own unconditional removal. That's fine. He's still taking damage. So I'll lose this next turn when he smacks into it. Unless I attack here. Or I do something like this. So I could do this.
So many possibilities.
I could do this, this, and this over the 6/6. Let's see, that would put 2 on the board, save my 3 on the board, put another 3 on the board. See, what I'm trying to decide is what's the faster clock? I can deal 6 to him now plus 1, puts him down to 8, but I'll lose this creature. This is actually better.
It's time for that blood.
No, that was actually better. Because this actually puts him on a clock next turn. He was on a clock, but if he had a point removal, this is better against point removal, I think. Yes, so man, so much better. More spot removal on him? That could be really strong. Okay, more spot.
Get behind me.
None of these deal to characters, but I mean I've used Life Tap now just as much as he has. So I'm at basically he's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in hand. I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in hand with 2 on the board, but I also will get my draw. Yeah, and he's at like 10, 11 lower life. Yeah, I mean using the Life Tap is just not an early game thing.
Possibilities.
And I have so much removal in my hand of a form or another.
Or die! Or both.
So I think I just silence both his minions. Maybe I actually just kill this one. So play out this. Yeah, I'm gonna play out the Death Rattler and this thing.
I wonder.
Your magic
Silence
shall
here.
not save you.
Go here. Play here. Okay. Okay, so now he's really on the clock. I mean, I'd like to see him come back from this. We'd learn a little bit more about Warlock if I got to see him come back from. I didn't realize he had like a Day of Judgment style destroy everything. I didn't know that was a Warlock card. I haven't looked through every card. I've looked through like whatever cards I've seen while I've been playing. I just have like there are cards that I just assume exist. There are board sweepers. There are draw cards or spot removal. I mean, TCGs, or in this case, collectible card games. They only have so much design space.
Summon me.
Okay. They only have so much design space, particularly this game, which is intended to be played on. Yeah, he really needs something here. It's intended to be played on the iPad in the future. So, I'm really pumped about that, because my wife is like my minner, as far as the minner maxer terminology goes. And she loves to play loved to play Magic Online with me in the past, but it's just, you know, we're not in college anymore, so we just, you know, don't have as much time. In this game, you could play a game, I could get up, walk away, come back, play another one later. Like a few times you see, it was so fast. I mean, I strongly suspect I'm within, I think I'm underneath an hour, which is what I planned. Yeah, well underneath an hour, I think. Should have set a timer, but it doesn't really matter. Well, anyway, she's excited because she can play the iPad game while we like watch TV in commercials. We can well, we don't have we have like Apple TV, so we can pause it.
Fight with honor.
Oh, I get the extra card. So how will I play this with the? How will I play this? Paladins have the buffs, the +4/+4 Blessing of the King, so they can get up there. I love this card. I want another 2-drop. I want to go, yeah, that's exactly what I want. I want to be able to go coined 2, and then on my own 2.
I smell
Yeah, coined 2, and on my own 2. Because if he attacks me, I'll just attack him back with my now 3 power. And if he doesn't do anything, I'll just still also do that.
Reporting for duty.
No, actually, things might change here. I might actually trade here. Because I want to protect my... this thing for how good of a combo it makes with this guy. Well, if that's the case, I might get a 2 that I want more. If I know I'm trading, I might as well trade free playing out spells. I could have gotten a 2 that I wanted.
Job's done.
I didn't try. So if he does like blessings on this, so he can totally mess me up. Yeah, I'm totally screwed with this thing out there. That's why I thought maybe there'd be a 2 I wanted more. Because he's gonna like... Oh, that's just an amazing play. I'm very jelly of that particular play. But that is not at all how I would have attacked it, but I guess he really wants to pump this out. Yeah, I could silence it, bring it down back down to a 2/3, but I think I'd rather just kill it because that way I get the 2 damage in, and he trades here. But he didn't get the like he got like a 1.5 for 1 there because his ability. I don't know exactly how to count that in. I mean, if you count my ability as basically a card, then you have to think of his ability as being basically a card.
Reporting for duty.
No, that was a bad idea, because now he must bounce this creature.
Reporting for
If
duty.
he just done it the other way around, he wouldn't have had to bounce anything. It doesn't really matter, it cost him an extra mana. Which didn't end up mattering in that particular case. So what I want to do next turn, I want to draw a 2-drop creature. Oh. Well, that was absolutely the best he could have gotten. Okay. Well, I guess I still play out this guy and eventually try to give him taunt. Yeah, he got the absolute best, killing the creature and getting the damage on me. Oh, dirty, that was dirty. The game has a lot of random stuff where it says due to random something or other, because like I say, it's meant to be played on the iPad. They want the least amount of targeting possible. Oh man, that card is my vote for one of the worst in this set. I don't like it at all.
I am not a morning person.
Okay, you should smack me there. Okay, so I can drop a 3. Don't really feel like dropping that 3. This 3. A 3 on my 4. I'm actually gonna go ahead and drop this.
It's time for a little blood.
And this.
My shield!
My experience has been there's only one secret that they play, which is Secret Service. It pops up and protects.
Job's done.
Noble Sacrifice.
Get down!
It protects the guy. That's the only card that only secret I've seen Paladins play, so. Secret's not any good unless you're a hunter. There's just not, like, multiple good secrets. There's only one good secret. Or maybe two if you're a mage.
Reporting for duty.
The Frost Wolves stand ready.
Okay, so that has to die somehow. Oh, silence, right. I can just silence it. Oh, man. That sucks. Okay. Oh, no, I'm not gonna silence it. Duh. I would have felt really stupid if it silenced it. I'll just use this. So 3 and 4, I guess. Not attack here.
I've got the beast in my sight.
I'm actually gonna put this creature on this side because when I give the spell damage, I want this to have the 2 spell damage. And I don't want to put the spell.
To the breach!
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and remove that. I'm gonna wait until I have the spell damage on the board to do these spells.
I'm not ready.
I'm getting pretty darn low, so I'm kind of worried about dying. I mean, I have a lot of power on the board, that's true, but still very much in danger of that.
Reporting for duty.
I feel icky.
Okay. Awesome, best possible draw there. So pumped about that draw. So I'm gonna put this down. I'm just gonna remove this with this, I guess. That'll use 8. I could use this instead, and then draw a card. No, I'd rather use. I don't think I want to draw a card. Yeah.
Crush. No.
Get behind me.
I don't want to draw a card. I want to save this because it's cheaper for the future, and I don't really feel like draw a card there is super great. I want to keep my life total high because there's all sorts of weird.
Not on my watch.
Ouch. Okay. Well, definitely destroy this minion. Then I guess I'll play. I guess I'll play this X. I have another silence. Like I say, I don't really feel like. I mean, silence is conditionally quite awesome, but only occasionally. So he's low on cards. That's good.
Reporting for duty. I'll put it on your tab.
Oh, and he bounces this. That's good. That's well played. Now he's gonna play it, give this, I'll silence this, attack it here.
Your magic shall not save you. Die, mage.
Yeah, this is actually very good against the Pally, because you know he's gonna be playing out stupids. And now this is where I start to think that my passive ability becomes very good. I feel like I've stabilized.
Shield for Argus.
Oh. Okay, that was pretty good.
Reporting.
I feel like I've stabilized. Don't know why he would. Yeah, I don't know why he would have done that. So I can play this here.
Sometimes I forget things.
I should definitely have done this first. Is this a demon? For some reason it's not a demon. Now I need to go like this. If I attack here, he's just gonna attack here and then attack here. Oh, you can't even see it. Well, he'll just attack my abomination with his 3/3. So I need to go like this, actually.
Mage.
Do I have to?
I wanted to get the abomination off the board so that I could play that stupid too. Because the Shroud or whatever does not protect from...
Reporting for duty.
My shield for Argus.
Well, what if I have a Taunter? That's why you draw first. If I have a Taunter... I'm actually gonna attack with, that was everyone, right? Okay. I'm actually gonna attack with this because I have the Taunter. If he wants to kill it, he wants to kill it. So he gets a card. And that's game. So... that's how you win. My thoughts on Warlock seem to be still holding true. Just don't use your passive until you figure out, am I the control deck? Have I stabilized? Then I use my passive. If I'm the aggro deck, then maybe I use my passive a little bit earlier, but definitely not in the early turns, because if you're the aggro deck, you want to be pumping out creatures in the early turns. Yeah, I don't know. So, I'm gonna take a little break here. That's 3 wins in the draft. Sure, I'll take a little break here, and if, you know... I'm supposed to start dinner soon. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a little break.